Hello and good evening, everybody. Let's see how tonight will work out. So I've changed a couple of things in between the last time, but let's wait until everybody's around and let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, I have to disable the dev mode because there was a little bit of a problem there with the ideology and the physical love, and I felt like that's unacceptable, so we have to make physical love free and approved, because, you know, it would be really silly anyway else. We're a happy hippie farm, you know. 11. Ah, hey there. So happy to feel. Oh man, I'm talking. So happy to see you, man. Don't mind me. It's been a long day. So now, Russie and Snotface are a couple now, and let's see, Ash and Anne-Marie, they should do the same. So let's first off, let's whip this up like that, and since I have allowed physical love with everybody, I want to check out what happens if I just bring Ash and Anne-Marie into the same room. Maybe they'll like it. We'll see about that. So, what's up ritual-wise? Advent of Dreams expected. So, Hedgehog self-tamed. So, I think you accidentally tamed a hedgehog, but whatever. I mean, I guess we can slaughter it. Alright, the Aaron has been trained enough as well. And let's see. So, Advent of Dreams, exactly. Started at light ball, loudspeakers, room impressiveness. Yeah, we're very, very lacking in these things, but one thing at a time. I'm just happy that we have everything set up for now. This whole place is plastered with traps. Like, it's really a mod. We got a little bit of fighting force with the animals. I mean, let's see. Select similar things on map. So right now we're running 27 traps on the map. Oh my god. I'm feeling a little bit safer now. Can I call the hedgehog Sonic? Yeah, of course. But then we're not gonna slaughter it. Here we go. Where's it? Here. There we go, 11. So, yeah, all that. Okay. We're also researching batteries, finally, so maybe we'll today get somewhat of a stable power supply. Oh, and look at that. The first smoke leaf harvest is in. Nice. Well, for now, we're just going to go with or crafting like the savages that we are. Just a crafting spot right next to the storage. I really want to try my best to make things as far out as possible. In the meaning that I really want to try to roleplay the hippie community as hard as possible. And I'd imagine them rolling their reefers out there on the floor, just like that. Gonna bring up a workshop later. Oh man, I got some seriously fresh and hot tea, freshly brewed. It's a pleasure to drink that stuff. So, I'm out of timber again. Luckily, we're living in a forest. And I really dig that defense of wild animals, or, well, domesticated animals, and traps as a defense mechanism for these dudes. I really dig that. High life ideology mean you can build a big smoke leaf cannon. Well, there are two things. High-tech version is the Autobong, and here, the Fumer of Bliss. Isn't it a wonderful name? So probably thanks, Levin, for pointing it out. I should really only roll reefers until we are at, like, let's say we hold a total amount of 20 for the colony for now. We're 6 people. Should be okay. It's more than 3 reefers per person. If that's not enough, we can still tweak that up. Okay. I just noticed that the burn bong does need, what's it called again? A lot of smoke leaf to be loaded, so I figured it would be a wise idea to do this. So let's party. I didn't select the visuals there, but I really think they went quite hippie. I like it. Boring Advent of Dreams. Yeah, they were kind of like wriggling, pretty uninspired there, gotta admit. Okay. So let's see. Can't wait for the Aaron finally to get the attack training through. So, speaking about training and stuff, we're definitely out for some donkey taming, and let's tame those bucks too. We're taming for slaughtering, so the hippies aren't hunting, they're taming. It's pretty wicked, isn't it? But I think it's okay. The non-violence conduct is hard on its own, you know. I really try. I really take every loophole that I can. It's human nature, you know. I'm not only role-playing hippies, I'm also role-playing human. Okay. There we go. There's one thing which we won't achieve: too many traps. I think you can use the Autobong defensively by putting it in a former room and getting saves. This man is a genius. I wouldn't have came up with the idea by myself, but you're absolutely right about that. So, I'm lacking lignite, am I? Yeah, let's change that. Can't wait for Rusty to finally hit town. I got some news he will like. So, oh, there's green schist here on the map. That's one type of stone I overlooked yesterday. So there's some lignite. Let's put that on urgent hold, because I really want the plastering done on around the wind turbines. They're very important for us. Angel moth, as long as it's no empress butterfly. That butterfly trolled me quite hard. So there's some more lignite here. That's pretty close to the colony. I'm trying to find chunks that are not too terribly far away, because, you know. Ah, here, that's good. Put that onto regular haul though. Here's fresh meat. Okay. So with the batteries, we'll be finally able to put a permanent refrigeration. It's gonna be a big step forward. So, Anne-Marie, come on. Let's see if Ash will get the Lovin' bonus sooner or later, because now we have free and approved love there. So, it even works on mechanoids. So, well, we definitely will check out the weaponized use of smoke leaf in this playthrough, because when, if not here, you know? I'm also very, very sad about the fact that I haven't found any good smoke leaf mod. So if you guys know any good smoke leaf mods, please tell me. There was once this Smoke Leaf Industries mod, but as far as I know, it never made it into version 1.3. Whoever administrated it, he didn't make it. So, because I'm a little bit sad that we only have a very primitive form of reefer production. But let's see, there's one more thing. Yesterday I was way too tired for that, but this is a run where drug policies do matter. So currently we're on social drug setup. So I want to put up a regimen. So right now smoke leaf is for recreational use, but it's also gonna be enabled for addictions, otherwise people will behave. Okay, let's see if that works out. Everybody should have one reefer in his pocket though. Never go out of the house without reefers, you know? It's better that way. Okay, we had no diseases when I locked off last time. Okay, Paper Boy, hey there. PLXD, hi, and you got Rimworld today? Congratulations, welcome to the Rims. Have good fun there, and conduct your war crimes wisely. And know one thing, there is no such thing like a war crime, even if they tell you they are. Because, you know, war crimes only happen on Earth. There's no court watching it. Everything's allowed. Have fun. So, got one guy from nowhere, but he killed everyone at night. Well, yeah. That's, you know, that sounds like a typical Rimworld story. Eating without a table is a war. True. So we got a nice harvest of smoke leaf there. The food situation isn't as dire as before. And I even got a nice amount of animals here going. And we got... Look. We got a donkey to ride on. Nice. So these are really powerful things. First off, they pack a ton of meat. But also, every mount with a Giddy Up mod makes your characters really godlike. Basically, I can't actually let my hippies fight with the animals, because, you know, when you're riding an animal and somebody is attacking you, it's not the actual rider striking back, it's the animal fighting back. Is that breaking my conduct? Is that a workaround? Let me know what you guys think. That's a real difficult question for me. Giddy Up. I've been wondering, what should I get as energy source? First basic energy source. I'd be recommending you strongly to start with wood-fired generators if you have enough wood around you. They might yield quite low power, but they are very, very reliable. If you want to play with an unreliable power source, wind turbines are godlike. As soon as you have researched batteries. When you have batteries, you just plot down 2 of them, connect them to the power grid, and wind turbines don't need any fuel. But they only provide power when there's wind, and you need to cut down any trees around them. That's why I'm laying down flagstone on this patch here, so I don't have to worry about the trees anymore. So, but I'd recommend every beginner rather the wood-powered generators, because they're really simple. Well, wind turbines are a little bit more complex, but I don't know, maybe you like complex things. That's why I'm recommending both. Steam geysers are used for geothermal power. You can build geothermal generators on them. They're basically free power. You put it down, and then you can cash out 3,000 megawatt of power out of that. It's really neat. One of the most used power sources for most players. They're really good. Yeah, wind turbines and solar are king. That's where we're headed next. And we should get rid of the corpses there. They're really bringing bad vibes into the colony. So let's drop down a zone here, clear all, and all the rotten corpses go here. Boom. And this place doesn't allow rotten anymore, and configuration done. Oh, pretty neat that I got the billiards table. So let's see. So we got nuzzled, sharing bed. He doesn't like that. But let's see if they'll that changes if they do this longer. Let's see. I really got no clue how this how to use the free and approved physical love thing otherwise, because they won't do lovin' without a bed together. Dave, hey there! It's a farm full of drugs. Nobody's pursuing Chinese immortality. Nice for a change. Yeah, well, I don't know anything about steam geysers increasing cooking speed. That's the first time I hear about that, PLXD. If so, it should be implemented by a mod, or I just learned something new. Possible, after all. Okay, book has started to roam away. Come on, rope that book. So, what do we have here in our pen? Roaming. Currently in mental state. So, there's already quite a lot of animal going on. So we can use books as mounts. Okay, we're just gonna be expanding the pen, I'd say. Big time. There we go. That's the simplest solution that I see for this issue there. Pens are difficult affairs if you don't provide some hay grass in their zone. That's true, Dave. But we're gonna use, for that regard... Oh, those were from the other mod, were they? I had food tray racks. But let's see, I'm gonna try if it works too with food baskets. In the last run, there were food trays from the, I think it was the Gloomy mod that features those, which allow you to have a tiny stockpile of food. I'll provide here. One-on-one shelf. Could do the trick. I basically only want something with a low storage. Whoa. Yeah. Hey, Rusty, hi there. So, what did I miss something? I'm sure hi, Rusty. Yeah, I missed your first post, so I got we're even. I might find Nirvana later. Yo, Rusty, I did change the trait, and I did something I hope you liked. So you were unhappy with those passions, so I don't want to allow any viewer to edit passions because, you know, that's just too much work for me. But I gave you the fast learner trait, which increases the global learning factor by 75%. I figured that this would be something like, you know, you will have a very high learning rate on your character henceforth. I felt like that was the best I can do. The best hotfix there. Low work for me, much returns for you.
This is very personal.
Hey, Shuriel Varo, hi there. So, thank you so much for that support. 5 months. My God. Hay grass grows without any man hours work invested. Yeah, Dave, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we definitely will have to work hard on the supply of animals here because the animals are the main source of power for this colony. We're going to use them as weapon, as food source, and as mounts, obviously. So, do we need more animals? Well, Rusty, I'd prefer to tame them myself because this way our dudes get some training, and we're living in a forest, you know. I already issued a lot of training, a lot of taming commands for those books and the donkeys. And right now, I'd prefer not to have too many new animals because that would be also a lot of workload for our handlers. Right now, we only have one main handler and a couple of, well, everybody should have a certain bias towards handling here. Hippie farm, after all. I guess building structures mainly from wood is gonna be a bad idea. Well, PLXD, let me put it like that. Wood is a awesome idea until it is not. The thing about wood is it's all dandy until some slight flame licks your walls and then everything just burns. It's a problem there. I personally always go for wood to begin with because it's really so freaking quickly built, and if you have a colonist with a high plant skill, you also have really no trouble whatsoever to pick up new building material quickly. But as you see here, one of the first things I did was replacing the walls with stone. I always like to pick a stone with a low total amount of HP. Sandstone is in vanilla, I think the one of the softer stones, but basically the less HP it has on while you select the mountain tiles, the less work is involved while cutting these into blocks. And I think also building walls with it is also modified by the stone's hardness. Oh yeah, boomalope. The boomalope. Yeah, boom rat is also a thing. That's true. Okay, so Russie purchased the trade menagerist. What is that? Tame animal chance, train animal chance. Hell, it's a neat one. I like that. Okay, wonderful. So we researched batteries a moment ago. I should really use them by now. There's just so many things at once. But today, I'm finally smart enough to just play slowly, you know. Go on a low speed and let it ride while I'm chatting with you folks. So, batteries. I dislike the idea to put my batteries into the freezer. Just not pro. We'll have to plot down a lot of subsurface conduit, but it's worth it at the end of the day. So it's gonna be a longer building command here, but it's also the beginning of electric light in our colony. So let's see. I put the grand altar over here, but easily replaceable. Or, yeah, put that somewhere else. Well, I'm running a very unsafe build with my batteries since years, and they never burned my colony. So ancient centipede shells, no, they're entirely fluff Felix. And Rusty removed the coward trait. I see. Okay, we need a research project. Let's do this. So I got electricity, batteries, and what's next? So hydroponics will be a thing that I really want at some point, but I'd say let's go for solar panels next. Power production will be a massive upgrade for us in total. And let's say there's fertile soil there. After all, the altar is sitting on a spot where I want to build up something else. Okay, let's do this. So, what kind of stone will we pick here? Definitely not what, or yes, jaspilite. Simple reason I want to build a warehouse now, and the jaspilite is actually the hardest stone I have, and for once I got the idea of building a really safe and massive storehouse. Let's see how that works out. Okay. Transport pod crash. The strong. Well, we definitely have to save this dude because we're hippies. You know, we're cursed with naivety. Somebody who's crash landed here, we're definitely gonna help him. So I'm gonna send Russie to tend the dude. It's cheap medical training. And let's see, we can't capture him. Well, he's gonna be fine. Oh, come on. They're raiding us right afterwards? Rude. Rude dude. Okay, so Ray Wolfen the Slayer is raiding our hippie farm. Let's see. Looks like he's getting distracted by the bugs. Don't mind the bugs. You're gonna just gonna find an old buddy of yours. There goes. There goes Ray Wolf. Goodbye. We won't miss you. What a weird raid that is. Seriously, this dude should be fine. Is the hypothermia getting a bit worse? No. So, he should be fine. I don't really see our hippies as people that put up prisons, you know. It just doesn't feel right. Don't you agree? Well, let's go to beer. Cheer. Bears are really massive. You gotta respect bears, even if your dudes are strong and got bio armors and all. If you don't, even with a big suit of armor, a bear is nothing to sneeze at in melee. Never, ever. Okay. Wait a sec, Snotty. You didn't finish it? Come on, Snotty. Oh, that was an oversight of mine. Well, whatever. Mad Ibex, though. Oh no! Save yourselves! So, well, okay. Rude. Oh, I don't have replacement on yet. Run, Snotty! Alright, take that. Oh no! Oh. Take that, you filthy. Just lost her toe? Wow, what a raid boss. I didn't expect it to be... Okay, so... Sorry, Snotty. Okay, well, let's see. Do I have anybody on constriction except for Snotface? Oh. Jeez. I'm gonna give her a break now. Must be a pretty shitty night for her. Imagine, yeah, I'm fixing the hole in the fence. Alright, so I think the pen is fixed now, and now we merely need to rope back the alpacas into our pen. So one of the donkeys is not roped yet, but he's also not eager to roll away. Okay, neat. Okay, 9 toes, Snotface. That's a nice. I like that. So we need more wood, but that's gonna happen all on its own because this this pen should still be on auto cut. Yeah. So all that stuff should be harvested sooner or later. I hope rather sooner than later. We got 2 animals now that are able to fight. That's really good. It's a very big step forward, combat-wise. But we are somehow not harvesting any lumber, so... Put this chop wood assignment on there. I just feel very unsafe without the extra traps, you know. We don't have any weapons in this run, therefore an excessive usage of traps seems to be one of the best things I can do. Yeah, without mods it's 140, but there's one thing that's even better, and that's hydroponics. A hydroponics has 280 person fertility, but you need to supply it with power 24/7, otherwise your plants will die. So, yeah. Hydroponics are even stronger than that. So it turns out, without urgent haul, nobody holds those lignite chunks. Okay, the material's there. We just have to sit down chill out a bit. Let's see, what's up with wildlife? There's still a lot of bucks not tamed yet. Got everything necessary to tame them though, so it's just a matter of time. So I hope you guys had a fine Wednesday today. For me, it was another very, very busy day. But in a good way. So, I got the Jasperite blocks that I wanted. Nice. Ooh, dentist. 9 months already. Man, time flies. Sick. 9 months. Wow. And cheers to the anniversary. So. Oh. We got the Pukies in town. Okay, I hope that's not gonna be too much, but the area down here really feels pretty good for the storage. Very close by to the mountain. We're gonna be sealing off this area here, I guess, later. Not for now. For now, I enjoy the opportunity to plaster this place with traps. Power. Okay. So, but the first thing that I want to do once this thing has been dug is a battery. 2 batteries. There we go. Trait. Ecologist. So, what's that? Animals +4, plants +4, plant harvest yield, butchery efficiency. Nice. And that means I'm gonna put up Rusty now to the plant duties pretty much as well. Obviously a good candidate now. Alright, let's do both of the batteries. This will be a massive change in workforce here for us. Okay, nice. Yeah, we got a lot of animals at this point, but that's okay. So next step, we need a kitchen. I'd say, oh well, that's even uranium. Jeez. Okay. Well, we're gonna dig through that, I guess. Psychic Sooth. Nice. And the food stocks are running low. Well, well. Yum donkey. Yummy donkey. Let's eat one more buck as well. But the taming of the bucks didn't go well out there. So, the tortured artist, well, Snotface also has the trait. I love tortured artists. They're like so cool to have because every mental breakdown is basically getting you ahead, or has a chance to. That is. Alright, so minus 11 degrees during the winter. That's harsh. Okay, well, this is bad. A stupid thing will eat my stuff there. Ugh. Oh, whatever. Eat my fabrics. I don't give a flying F. But there's one thing which is bothering me, and that's the fact that this thing is now living inside my freezer. So there's one little workaround that we can do. Let's put the textiles outside. The thing will surely follow. So can it be that... Okay, we do have some fabric still. Okay. But where? I feel blind right now. Ah, here it is. Bag? Ah, the grand structure quest. Oldie but goldie. So, let's see. What do we have to do there? And what would we get there? Noob joins. Trigger happy. No. Just no. Well, if we'll ever have some issues with the temperature, we're gonna be putting up campfires. Words. Somehow feel tired since days. It's a little bit annoying though. Don't know if it's just the end game of winter. It's what I suppose what's happening there. Should store uranium outside as well. Like, we really haven't had too much sunshine the last couple of weeks. I don't know, man. I sleep really enough. Like 8 hours a day, roughly. And still feeling tired every day. Eating self-cooked food with lots of veg, still feeling tired. I really think that's gotta be the lack of sunlight there. And now, change that again, because these buggers, they love to eat fabric. It's their favorite food. So I think I've put up more Jasperlight blueprint than I have chunks. So, oh yeah, there. This is what I need. Beautiful. Okay, now, let's see. What can we do kitchen-wise? Well, for starters, let's carve out the remaining uranium here. Donkey 2 is pregnant. Okay. So really want that warehouse going on here. Should be done by tomorrow. Just realizing that this battery isn't connected. That's a shame. Alright. Nah, we don't have fantasy animals here. That's too far out, man. So why don't we tame any of these animals, I wonder? I really do. Royal Ascent. Well, no. Here, expansions. Well, what kind of food can we harvest? Let's see, harvest all plants. Sounds like a lot of work to do. Okay. Let's just hope that we're gonna be able to survive through the winter with our given resources. And, oh yeah. Oh, finally. Finally. A place where we can store all the other stuff at. And now we can just clear that out. Store food. I do like the fact that we do store smoke leaf in here. And for obvious reasons, I'm also going to store smoke leaf joints here. A heater fell from the skies. Thank you, man. We're going to install it here. And temperature. Put up vents. And this way, one heater should be amping up the temperature enough to keep the colony safe enough for now. And we definitely... Nikita's bugs. Hell no. Yeah. It's bad enough to have one there. Spinosaurus, man. Wow. My son loves dinosaurs these days. Everything is about dinosaurs at our home right now. I love it. Alright, Snotty. Plans for compensated warfare. No. Just no. Leave me alone. Ah, beautiful. The pavement is finally done. So Ash, can you move your lazy bum and move the heater there? Yeah, well, hey there, Ash. Yeah, that's I've installed the character editor mod, and you know what it does with hair. It always did. Sorry, man. But we're gonna have some hats soon. That's gonna help, for sure. I dig that pan expansion. It's really good. Why are we actually storing food in here still? Ah, because it's still allowed, I see. This place here is preferred priority. Forsaken vagabonds. Refugees are approaching. Yeah, we definitely will accept refugees, man. We're hippies. Naive and just bound to get into problems with that. So, guys are not sleeping in one bed with another person. Well, let's go for that. There is no suitable animal pen for Buck. Why is that one not suitable for the book? Medium-sized pen. But it was possible before. I'm very, very confused now. Because it worked a moment ago. That's what's freaking me out the most. So, but deer is configured, so it should be a display bug. So, them dudes here, well, let's put them up for basically all the ruddy work that nobody likes to do. There we go. So... there we go. That should help. I'm gonna put up my kitchen in there, so... gonna be needing some power conduits all the way up here. Well, let's just hope these refugees are not bound to betray us. So I'm gonna build a bedroll here. I'm not gonna build a bed there. Yeah, Joe's busy. I've spoken a couple of days ago with him, but he seems to have a lot of things on his schedule lately. What can I say? Real life sucks or something like that. So, yeah, and we're roping them into the pen. So that was just kind of a display bug. Display bug. I have to do it. Alright, so what about electric light, mates? So in the apartments, I'll prefer wall lights over standing lamps. Alright, let's make this place a little bit more lively. Well, in the long run, I plan to make this old storage. This apartment here is just a temporary solution, basically. Yeah, that definitely reminds me of Skaven, that's true. I know what you mean there. Is that problematic? Not at all. So, Russie and Snotface are going to marry soon. Hell yeah. So, let's put down a marriage spot. Yeah, you're marrying Snot on the marriage spot. My god. Yeah. Must be the smoke leaf. Alright, so I got some green chests, so let's see. It's time to beauty up this place a bit. Our apartments suck. Make our apartments great again. I guess that's the only thing the world will hopefully remember from that terrible time in America. more of that. Yeah, well, what can I say? We got a grizzly in our pen, and he ate the animal entirely in one go. Man, hungry bear. So, technically, I'd be allowed to use the fighting force of the refugees to tackle down the grizzly. Okay, then. Blizzarisk Clutch Mother. Oh, crap. No, that's not good. It's gonna flood the place with nasties. Yeah, well, it's one of the problems when you play Pacifist Run. You just have to deal with these things the natural way. So, well, the good news is we got so many traps, it shouldn't be too much of a problem there. Our animals, though, will become victim of these dudes quite quickly. But I take that as a free slaughtering service. Yeah, sure. Rimworld of Magic is not out of the world. So, oh, our friend Ash needs Luciferium, and he's out of his stuff. So, somebody going to help our wise and addicted leader here. Thank you, Levin. Somehow, that crazy stuff has fallen from the sky for him. Oh! Quickly. I need a fix. Sorry, I had to do this. Poor old Ash. So we're needing some flooring here. So let's see. It's looking like a good hippie floor. Broken asphalt. Oh, that's new stuff. I did install new flooring mods, but I'm not that stone slabs. Nah. Polished stone floor. It's a little bit over the top here. Let's take the good old herringbone tiles. Why not? Goofs, hey there. On drug use, put me on 6-day intervals for Luciferium. Well, usually they take that stuff autonomously pretty well, but let's see. Here. Boom, 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 boom. So, it's configured for addictions. Let's see. Can't do this like that, but this should actually work there. Starry, hell no. We don't need more people. Ash has developed a smoke leaf addiction. Well done. New policy? Why actually, Ash? Are people overeating that stuff, or what's the matter? Please explain. Because I had a Luciferium addict once and it was no problem. We're all gonna take Lucy? No, only if they're addicted. No. No. Just, that's not how it works. This is the standard setting for Luciferium. I haven't configured anything. It's just as it is. But the thing in inventory doesn't work. That only would work with its own policy, sadly. But apart from that, if you schedule it in, of course. Schedule would mean that everybody has a job to take Luciferium. No, it should actually work like that. I really dislike the idea of putting up a new drug policy just for one character. But if it's really necessary, I will, but I don't see the necessity yet. But maybe there's something I'm overlooking here. So, I want to have the herbal meds in the freezer, because Luciferium is normally scarce, so you can scratch the effects better. Okay. Well, I never play with Luciferium myself, gotta say. I find it a pretty shitty deal, overall. And it's, for me, overall, more like a roleplay decision. Security for a colony settler. Sure. A mech cluster will deploy nearby. Yeah. Just what we want. Okay, so grizzly bears have a pretty nasty chance of going aggro on taming attempt. Let's see. We got animals 15 though on Russie, so let's see. Let's do this like that and hope for the best. Because tame a grizzly bear would be boss. Yes! Hell yeah. It's my bear now. Well, Russie's, but, you know. Technically, there's not much difference. It was kind of a gamble, but, you know, I personally find it extremely important to have strong fighting animals in a roleplay colony like this. Okay, the situation's getting better and better. The only problem I see in the long run will be this Blizzarisk thing. That surely will be troublesome. But seriously, it wouldn't be breaking my conduct if I'd be aggroing the Blizzarisk with the refugees. I think. Alrighty. Well, at some point in the far future, we're gonna be able to just hunt these beasties with our trained animals, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Now let's slaughter a couple of animals because we need the meat for animal training. Yeah, Ash, we need the tech first. Alrighty. But I like how things are getting along so far. Next year, once the winter's over, we're gonna be putting up a larger farming operation, I'd say. Let's slaughter them corpses before some wild animals help themselves to some free meal. So now we can just... Okay, that's not really a schedule so far. Now, let's cook fine meals, veg fine meals. I love the fact that we can that the game now allows us to cook veg fine meals. I'm gonna preferring veg fine meals over regular ones out of a simple reason that meat here is one of the scarcer resources in this colony, and we're also going to have always an abundance of veg goods compared to meat. And I really want to train my fighting animals always. I think that's a good thing to do. So yeah, so far the refugees just play nice here in the colony. Hope it stays that way. Okay, let's mine out a little bit more here. And... Feralisk, Clutch Mother. Seriously. Blizzarisk, Feralisk. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I think it's about time that we change something about our border policy here. Okay. We're walling this thing off. I'm done with this now. There's too much bugs outside there. Service guarantees citizenship. Do you want to know more? Okay. I had to do this. This movie actually really had too much impact on my childhood. I even read the book afterwards, which was way more of a brain tickler than the movie. Okay, but we'll have to put up a giant wall there, so we're going to use wooden walls now for the rest of the partially. This one will be stone too. And I like this area here. To leave that open will be fun, because no matter where the enemy will come from, this will be always an opening that they can pass. It's cool stuff. Okay, now walls. More walls here. That should work out nicely. Oh yeah, we actually can build with stone mostly, but this is going to be the part where I'll cave in and just build wood, because that's just too frickin' massive. Oh, come on, game. I'm in the middle of something. Stop bothering me with your research results. Okay, we don't need that wall then. Cancel out that. Okay, so that's a sick and big building project, but we obviously need it. There's just too much stuff going on to hate outside. Yeah, I remember you told me something about that, Rusty. Can't wait. Can't wait. As much as I love Rimworld, I'm really aching for something new that I really dig to play. Also, I'm aching for some tea and short break. Gonna be right back in flesh. First, I need to do this to you. Okay, so there we are. Sure looks like a pretty rough winter situation here. And I'm somewhat doubtful that I got enough lignite blocks here. But on the other hand, we've got a big bad grizzly to ride on. Can't go possibly wrong. Luckily, a lot of the area here is lignite. So carving out more of the area brings us automatically more chunks. That's a good thing. So I need more chocolate. Did I just drop more chocolate? Okay. Gonna fetch that later. Oh, look. You're kind of like besties already. Thank you. Okay. Solar panels, batteries. What do we need else? Pemmican sounds dope. Mushroom cultivation. Cultivated Sibario. Yum. Entertainment? No. I'm gonna go for smithing next. I have to focus a little bit on defensive things. Alright. See you soon, Rusty. Drug production will be researched also. Don't you worry, Levin. But right now I want to focus my research towards towards gun turrets. I know it's a little bit lame, but since I'm a little bit nervous here. I don't want to die because of the fact that I didn't have enough gun turrets or defensive measures, you know. Surely understand. Grayscale those. Ah, nice to see that, man. Well, Seralim Ultimate is not off the table. I'm just taking a break. But I'm pretty sure I will be streaming that pretty soon again, too. Actually, yesterday I was talking about it. Happy to hear that, man. Happy to hear that you came from Seralim, actually. Love that game a lot. Such a good time killer. Okay. So let's check out what Snotface is up to today. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, well, don't you worry, Grayscale. Just leave a follow, and you'll get an email when I stream that the next time. I'll be definitely streaming this somewhere during this week.
You're welcome.
Because I definitely wanted to try out a new spec. You know. From time to time, I really need a break because the game is that massive and that dense, and you know, it really grows tiresome to do too many specs too quickly after another. But I really love coming back to it. And thanks for the follow, mate. So, wow. Chunks are not really spawning here in the amount that I'd like them to do. But whatever. So we're locking the baddies out now. That's good. Started a week ago and have now 90 hours of playtime. Yeah, this game does that to you. The real cool thing about Seralim for me was always like, I love to play that game while I don't know, I'm watching TV or a documentation or a podcast or something like that. This game has such a pleasant way of scratching my staying busy itch while not providing too much mental workload. And if you really want to be busy with your brain, just tinker around with your team and you have lots to do with a high attention workload. I really like that. I really like this about the game, that you can play it very, very passively and very actively with all that tinkering. It's a good thing. Not many games achieve to do so. Alright, we got a pest out there. They are breeding now. That's freaking disgusting me. Well, it's not that terrible. Once the Great Wall the Great Wall buildup is done, we will have no more troubles with these. And also, I'll have an okay-ish defense against raiders from that point on. It's also good. Thanks, Grayscale, and enjoy the videos, mate. I'm so happy to get all these good vibes today. It's good. It's really good. So let's spread some power conduit. We're in the middle of December by now. Let's see what's out there in the wildlife. So still going for the buck taming. The mega scarabs are now, well, the Feralus Clutch Mother didn't grow into besties with the insectoids. I thought they do. Maybe you can wall in the big spiders for a little bit. No, I actually want them to. Wait a second. Talking about these or obelisks? Because, well, I prefer to build a little bit of a fortress with a couple of walls and doors, where I usually keep the doors locked or open depending on the situation. That really worked out. Obelisks. Well, I don't think we need to. Although the idea is pretty interesting. But I think if you do that, they'll just bash the walls in. I tried something like that before, and they'll just start attacking the walls that are around them to get free, instead of starving or whatever. Okay, so let's see. What kind of stone is available right now? Well, lignite is still available-ish. What the hell? So Snotface and Anne-Marie had quite a big social fight there. Owies. Well, let's put up Storakas as another construction dude. There we go. The Octuran sky eels aren't dead yet. Man-hunting cougars. Oh dear. Alright, that's pretty lethal, actually. Okay. And later, I'd have a door here at this entrance that I just lock while manhunters are on the map. So I don't need to fight them off with traps, actually. But we're pretty far away from that yet. So... traps are quite OP. Not gonna lie. Let's send out the animals, though. Bam. Okay. Neat. Not a single one of them was Scaria infected so far. Well, we're not a single one got rotten by the Scaria, so that's cool. Well, my donkeys are hungry. Animal needs rescue? Oh no, Sonic! Okay, so our poor little hedgehog lost a couple of lost his front and rear paws, but well, we still love him. Alrighty. Yeah, more lignite walls. Let's just pick those. And now we'll be bringing up... oh yeah, I like that one. Oh. I got terrain affordance issues here. Huh. That one comes unexpected. Okay, well, sure. Must be muddy terrain there. So we're gonna be bringing up our defenses just accordingly. Sucks a bit, but we can fix that later on with moisture pumps. It's annoying me a bit, because that makes everything a lot more complicated now. But it's okay. Yay! We tamed another buck! And our donkeys are starving, but that's okay. We're literally only keeping them here for food during the winter, so we don't have to starve ourselves. Rumbos! Scary. Scary creatures, these Rumbos. Flash storm. Oh. Okay. Somebody save our altar before it burns. A little bit low on lignite here. There's a dinosaur here, a gigantoraptor. Let's tame that thing. Nadine's clubs are raiding us, so let's see how that'll turn out for them. Well, I'm not too worried about that right now. We got so many traps and animals to work with. Let's see how the whole pirate situation will work out. I think we should draft our whole colony nevertheless, but alright, let's hide behind this building here. This is well covered by traps, and it should really lure those dudes into their demise. The other dudes from the other party will be walking all the way over here. Well, it's not really optimized yet, but it will help. And the boomalopes went nuts. Okay. Fire and fury. Speaking about which, this Lee dude is hell-bent on shooting the poor little boom rat. You do you. Seems like he scored a hit. Well, I surely will expand all that into my home area now. To avoid nasty fire quenching issues later. But looks like Lee is going to get acquainted with the man-hunting boomalopes there. I don't think this goes well for Lee. Can't say I'm feeling a lot of empathy here. Wow, they actually killed him. Spicy, man, spicy. Well, I mean, manhunters are generally said not really dangerous. You can kite them easily. Sometime in the future, we're just gonna be closing our main doors and sit it out, you know. So, well, just like I was afraid, the fire is taking the overhand here. So, Snotty, dismount. Is the grizzly not trained yet, or what? Ah, it's not, okay. But, yeah, everybody's down now. Okay. Solely goes for a smoke leaf binge. It ain't really a big problem that there's a hole in the pen right now, because we ain't got no pen to use anyways, so it's okay. Or we ain't got no animals to put into the pen, I should rather say. Yeah, altogether, I'd say the mad boomalopes were more of a blessing than a curse. They just happened in the right time. Snotface and Theophas had a social fight. Oh, what? Snotface tried to convert Theopas. Okay. They didn't like it. So... there's even more Luciferium incoming. It's been either Flake or Yayo. Bear meat. Yum. Let's see. I could swear they already transported it. There's only the revolver. It's gonna show up sooner or later. So I haven't put up any doors into this whole blueprint here. Bad idea. Thanks for the meat. Situation's way better, though, than it looks. We've got all those corpses lying outside. That's a plethora of food to work with. We merely haven't butchered it all yet. Okay, so we're definitely getting along way better than I originally thought, but... well, I gotta say, from my own experiences, trapping and animals work really well all the way up until the mid-game. In the later stages of the game, the strategy will grow weaker. That's where we need a strong army of animal companions, because once the bigger clusters hit town, that's where things get really problematic, you know. So let's butcher some. I don't like this 3 days worth of food thing. Blizzarisk in animal pen. What? So, Levin, you just gave us a crazy strong animal into the colony. The Titanus is a... I don't know how well you know megafauna from way back when, but this thing literally is called Terror Bird because it's just that powerful. That's been... You were ordering a cougar, but you got something way better. That's cool. It's definitely gonna bring us somewhere. Storakas is tantruming. Yeah, whatever, dude. Your own problem, man, when you're bashing your own place. The Spellipede here is inside there. Well, let's see if we're able to tame a Blizzarisk. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Chansey. Why not? Sure thing, man. That's giving you... that's making you happy. You bought him after all. Alrighty, so nobody treated poor Theophas. Why? Animal needs rescue. Poor old hedgehog. Come on. He's gonna die without you folks. You lost another paw to the frostbite. Man. That hedgehog ain't got no easy life. Yay, smithing. Go for machining next. Okie doke. Well, is this oh, this is a Carnotaurus. Jeez. Bam! We tamed the Blizzarisk. Hell yeah. These are also really cool companions. It's hailing. Oh no. So we're, they're starting to marry now. Cool. Let's see how bad the hailstorm will be. Odds trader. I slightly have the feeling as if this is distracting the AI a lot. Those modders. They keep trying to do this hailstorm event and it always kind of like sucks. Alrighty, so the animal warg is trying to attack people, huh? Alright. It did attack people. Okay. Well, we got ourselves a animal warg steak. A mad bunny. How long will that hail go? I don't know. It's always these hail events which are completely unrealistic because now it's hailing like 12 hours straight through, which is pretty nonsense. Hail is a very short event, and it never comes with a whatever. Whatever. I hope it's gone soon. So that animal warg is vicious. 50% chance to go on revenge while taming. Yikes. Oh, the hailstorm's finally gone. Jeez. Okay. My fortifications are down. Nice. Okay. Well, it's only the beginning, of course, but we have to start somewhere. Fog. Okay, dude. Thanks, Levin. Alright. Just a couple of extra traps. Nothing special. Alright, so the next step is I want to replace those wooden walls with lignite walls, of course. Because, you know, wood is great until it's not. But I wanted to make sure that this wall is already down. Because gathering the necessary lignite will take a while. Man, there's a Carnotaurus. How? Oh, 20% chance to go aggro and tame. Well. Mining company from Aranor. And thanks for the lignite blocks. Appreciated. So. Let's trade with them, dudes. No, they don't sell any lignite. That would have been too easy, wouldn't it? I got only 400 wood left. Jeez. Quite surprised about that, honestly. Alright, so they don't have anything for sale here. The odds trader kind of like got gimped by the hailstorm, but that's okay. I don't mind too much. So Carnotaurus in the animal pen. Ah, well. Let's try that, you know. Galatros wonders. Oh my god. Galatroses are really nasty. Norb, hi there. When am I going to start a new sect in ACS? Either this or next week. I haven't fully figured out yet if I'm going to make it this week or next week. But next week for sure. The whole idea and basic framework is already done, so it shouldn't take me too long there. So let's see if we're gonna tame a frickin' Carnotaurus. Only 6.2% chance to tame. So I'm going to let only Russie do this, because Russie is already the most talented character in the colony when it comes down to animals, and it's a frickin' Carnotaurus, you know. We don't want to take any calamities here. But if you got a good Beastmaster with this follow master while he's doing hunting or animal taming. Oh, components, thanks guys. This leads to the thing that you can easily... No, I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Ah, yeah. So if the Carnotaurus goes aggro on me, I am surrounded by... words. I'm surrounded by my animals that will defend me. Sometimes it's really hard. We have cooking for meat on simple meals, so meat is allowed on simple meals. I have veg fine meals and simple meals for the regular cooking. Wait a sec, but we don't have quadruples on that, so it was good that you mentioned it. So how much longer for our Forsaken Vagabonds? They will depart in 4 days, just when the winter is over. Scleros wants to join us. Chemical fascination, animal lover, and an academician. 73-year-old man. Stoned, he decided to join us. Of course, man. Welcome with the hippies. We'll have to convert him, though. So, let's see. Our happy giggler is going to make that happen. There's one thing I don't have enough left there, and that's meat in general, so let's eat Sonic. I know it sounds a little bit harsh, but a Blizzarisk has self-tamed. Hell yeah. Wow. Jeez. That's so freaking lucky. Stone he decided to join us. Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? I like it too. Okay, so let's build a bit of a wall here and a door here. Transcendent party on 13th of December. Okay. Cargo pods. So we got a big drop of ketchup. So you guys are voting for infestation. I'm afraid it will be an infestation in my kitchen, so it's gonna be nasty. Okay. Sadly, the Titanists are not going to be trained for that attack. That would have been sick. But let's see. It's a pretty neat reward there. Oh. The trees went crazy because there's an ocular jelly. Could be the mushroom cave. Yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, the question is if it's going to be a raid drop or an infestation. We'll see about that. Okay. So, it's... Okay, you guys were right. So... Well, let's do this. Anne-Marie, how fast is she? Stats, move speed. So the fastest dude in the colony would be either Russie or Theophas. Considering Theophas is enjoying our hospitality, I'd prefer him to open the door. Can you still box them in the heaters and cook them while they sleep? Technically you could, but not for that low amount of pressure there is on it. That is on us, you know. So, there we go. Run! Or, what, you know what? Let's let our animals attack here. We have to provoke them somehow. Okay. So. I won't be keeping them living because they have hives that reproduce and they will dig through the walls and go aggressive. They don't behave like that stuff here. They are way more of a proactive threat if they come as an event like that. Coffee latte. Okay. And the Erin's going to survive. Nice. We need more animal sleeping spots. Don't want to lose any of those critters, you know. There we go. Don't worry, Levin. Just keep asking. I'm always eager to answer all your questions. So, My shock goat ram is now the target of a blizzarisk. So... Okay, so... A Gold War meteorite. Okay. So... Okay, the blizzarisk is, happy there. And a gold ore meteorite actually slammed right in front of my colony there. Okay, why not? So, grizzly bear. Not trained in the art of offensive stuff there yet. Transcendent party expected. Hell yeah! So, well, Transcendent Party, we didn't get anything there for it? Strange. Let's go for another one there. Beautiful high fiesta. Simple meals fell from the sky. Thank you, man. Food situation isn't as horrible as it looks like, though. We still got tasty insect. And or pack finished off the blizzarisk. A fabric trader, cool. So, no, Skleros is no longer a hippie, but Theophas and Storakos are not, so they are allowed to finish off dudes. And the traders. Give 380. Ah, that's beggars. I knew that I accidentally clicked away a message there. Up there. Let's trade with Aaron. And I want to get rid of most of the leather stuffs here. Let's see. Cut some alpaca wool. Got lots of ambrosia. Wow. Nice. Okay. Let's just fetch us some money here. Well, dear friends, it's time to say good night for me. It's well past 1 a.m. here, and I'd say it's been a good piece of progress. So, thanks for the good company, you all. No Norb, we're not going for any psychopathic or cannibalistic tendencies in this one. We're happy hippies. Not this time. Next time, maybe. So, thanks you all. I hope you had a good time, and, well, let's see. I don't know when I'll be taking a evening off. Maybe tomorrow. Well, just join the Discord and follow the pings there if you want to stay updated, or drop me a follow. I basically try to stream every day around this time. All right, see you all soon, and it's been a blast. Bye bye.